Alright, timestamp. It's April 4th, 2026. It's about 6 p.m. Been on here for a little while, not too long. Okay. Luther had his appointment this morning just to follow up, make sure he's doing pretty good. Everything seemed okay. $200 later. So got to see my girl briefly. Real early. So came home, did a couple things, and then I took a nap because I had like 5 hours sleep. Got up earlier than I was expecting. She got here early to make sure that we weren't late. Cool, good plan. Good plan, but yikes. Tiny was letting me know that Tanner went inside and has been cookied. We've unburied, well, Tiny did, I didn't. I've been working on my own monkey. That silver shelf out there, if you can see that. Yeah. About center screen. It's an old metal. Kick the glass real quick. It's an old metal, like, storage shelf, 70s, pretty standard. It's nasty. Like, gross, like all kinds of stuff smeared on it that, we shouldn't talk about. So, cleaners will be sprayed on it, and we will let rain and sunlight and cleaners help make it a little less meal. And then that's probably going to go in the garage and become our new cleaning chemical, cleaning gear shelf. Got plans to make that a little bit more streamlined in there. But I'm just doing, it seems like the never-ending tote stack of glassware. So, like, that's the one I just opened. There's interesting assortment of whatever. This is one I've been packing. Those are all ones that I've gone through, verified, repacked. The goal is to try and get this area pretty much nothing but totes that have been gone through, repacked. Make sure we're not, missing important paperwork, pocket watches. Those are some glass jars that are pretty basic, spaghetti jars, stuff like that. That are just here. They were in one of the boxes. We're good. They're not even like official mason jars to where they'd be something that we would be using. We do have some mason jars because those are, handy as hell. They're just here. I don't need them. Honestly, they didn't need them. I guess there are price stickers on them too. Yeah, there's little white price stickers on them. I guess my mom was going to try and get like a buck for them at a garage sale or whatnot. We have enough stuff to sell when the time comes and we're allowed to. You know what I mean? We're not running out of shit. I guess this is some kind of encased skull type thing. Looks like it's been ambered. I don't know. Baby dragon? I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Not a biologist. I'm a red shirt or a yellow shirt, depending on what the mission parameters are. This is blue shirt country right here. I don't know what you are. I'm gonna put that there for future observation. Get it back to the science team. Because not my monkey. Some learning software from 1995, looks like. It works on Windows 98 or 3.1. Jumpstart learning system. Not going to pack them with glassware. That seems kind of silly. Even though apparently it's been done before. It's just not going to get done by me. Mikasa. Fine china from Atlanta. As it all is. Clearly. Fine china is, when I hear fine china, I think Georgia. Yeah. I keep thinking about Marty McFly here. No, Doc, all the best stuff comes from Japan. Rose China, Lawrence. I know a Lawrence guy. He left this stuff with my mom. I think she knows him. But yeah, there's a whole stack of this kind of stuff. You know, it's a normal day. It's this Rose China from Lawrence. It's a good way to break it, Marcus. Some roach poop. There's no extra charge for that. It came with it. Sango, China, Japan, Chateau. Got a couple pieces from that. Every tote is kind of, yeah. Shouldn't say every, because sometimes it's Tyrex, Corningware, Anchor Hawking. I know I mentioned this. There was some Corel yesterday, which was strangely generic compared to the rest of the stuff. Yes, got a little too much caked roach poop from my face. We're just gonna deposit that in our handy dandy storage bag. It's not a notebook, it's a bag. Why would I put that in a notebook? Yes, clearly I had kids during the Blue's Clues craze. And admittedly, it's a pretty cool kids show. Smart. Well done. That is why occasionally when I get the mail for the household and I hand things off, I will go, here's your letter. Sticks with you. I'm not breaking it. Yeah, I think I did like 7 totes yesterday. I'm going to try and do at least 3 or 4 today, which shouldn't be too hard. Mostly laid it out so that it's easier to work with. Kind of got it staged a little bit. That whole working smarter, not harder thing. What are you? Fine China, Anita, Japan? We need more of these. And here's the thing, this could be a $10, $20 piece. I don't even know. I'm a toy guy. I did not want to become a glassware vendor. Is there tremendous opportunity here? Yeah, I guess. The big fear. Don't ask. 7528 USA. Okay, that's a home pottery kit of some sort. Very nice artwork. Probably some kind of decal or something on there. I don't know how they do that actually. I doubt that was hand painted though. It's really nicely detailed, and that would have taken a while. So this machine blasted or some kind of something put on there before the glaze, I'm guessing. I don't know how it's done. Because of my parents' obsession with going to the auctions, something Pix and I talked about. There is a good chance that what we are dealing with here is my parents basically buying up the dregs of other people's estate sales. So now I have the cast-offs from 300 other dead people, which is not a ridiculous theory. There's no one alive to ask, you know. That is the running theory, and it's not a bad one. Napco, China, original hand painted. It's a lot of hand painting. It's like a captain's wheel. Somebody decided to turn into a plate. Again, might be worth $1. This might be a $50 piece. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, when I'm allowed to, actually like sit down with Google Lens and the interwebs and start scanning things. Now, my mom, it looks like just some kind of generic southern glassware kind of thing. My mom did leave behind all of her receipts from the auction, and I know I've mentioned that before, so in case anybody's sitting back going, well, just look at those. That won't help me, because I have looked at them right before I put them in the burn barrel, and most of the time it said things like, box of glassware, tabletop of Corel. Doesn't actually like list out individual pieces or anything. It'll just generically list things as line items or lots. So not really any help. That's why I burned it, because I'm not going to go rooting through 800 pages of line items like that to try and figure out what this one glass is. There is no point to that. I'm going to waste a day per item, which means I'm going to be 962 by the time we get done with this project, roughly, rounding down. As much as I love the idea of giving Methuselah a run for his money, I don't see that happen. Which brings up health chat. Okay. Still having panic attacks here and there, but honestly a lot of them aren't as severe as they were, which I'm fine with, not a complaint. So I'd love to be able to with confidence say it was just a phase, but they're still here for a minute, and I know that. Cox. COX. Don't shadow ban me. It's very posh. into something though. I should insert. It looks like it might be wax debris in there. So candle, riveting stuff, I know. Old school nutcracker. Potion. Danielle by Danielle Steele. Parfum. I'm sure it's in fine shape out in the elements for 6 years. Luckily that kind of stuff never turns. Standing in for my Zybots machine. Got some like beauty stuff here. Body Beautiful Glycerin Soap Blueberry. Let's put that over there. And its cousin Tangerine. Push light with incredibly corroded batteries in it. Those are basically 59 cents now. I'm not even going to try and restore that because why? What, Acorn? I know, I'm excited too. Apparently, dead angel in there. Resin? Yeah. It's like a weird foam resin kind of thing. You can see where it's been abused, so to speak. I know these go in shoes, I forget what they're called. Land's End. Is there Land's Beginning? No? I don't know. I mean, I know, I understand what it is, but some of the randomness of these toads is like, what are you doing? It's like a little votive base tea light. Digital pocket scale. Huh. Be interesting if it worked. case. I'm not even going to open that now. It's probably corroded as hell. Interesting. Why is it here? We always ask ourselves that question. Skating Bear musical. Oh, okay. It's one of those like magnetic music boxes. That apparently still possessed. I'll put that with the glassware. Ew. There's so much poop on that. The little kid in me is amused, but I have nothing that really goes with that, you know. So, some type of these Beanie Baby clothes? They sure are. Of course they are. Why am I surprised by that? If you all knew how many Beanie Babies my mom had. Yeah. By Dolgen Corp, Scottsville, Kentucky. It's like coupon keeper kind of thing. I always look in stuff like this. Household supplies. I always look in stuff like this because I never know if my dad's like shoved paperwork in something like this. But sadly, no. And it's broken and nasty, and we're not doing that. It's a 25-cent garage sale item that I'm not going to monkey with. Oh my gourd. Made Italy. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to say. 78 over 24, or is that 18 over 24? 18 over 27. Mr. Gibby, I need your help on this one. Confused about this fraction, sir. It's 3D. You know, it's textured right now. And it is chipped. Because empty photo album. Roach poop is a bonus item, an add-on. Heating pad. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's going in the trash. Look at all that mold going on there. Just all the moisture it sets into that fabric. It's been sitting out here for 6, 7, 10 years. It's the wrong place to store fabrics. Nope. My back really hurts. Let me rub some mildew on it. I should heat it up first, germinate it. $19.95 brass candlestick. You're not going to get $19.95 this month. I can go to Pier 1 and get these for like $3. Maybe $5 now. Just saying. Found the revolver. Found the knife. Found the rope. It's got to be a lead pipe. So I found the wrench. It's got to be the lead pipe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be the lead pipe. Cafeteria trays. Adcraft, heavy duty. Melamine. It's fun saying with a French accent. Hey, it's melamine. Whole stack of them. Having elementary school flashbacks. Right hand, left hand? Interesting. So the configuration's like reversed with the silverware. Same company, different company. And it all becomes clear. This company is Get from Houston, Texas. And despite that, it's actually not bigger. I would have expected just, a little. Box there for me. One to empty. Very exciting. I know. You're like, what's it going to be next? I'm still not sure what that amber thing is. It's really weird. Because it does look like a skull or part of one. I think it's probably Rodentia. But I don't know. Rat skull, maybe? I don't know. I'm a bard, not a ranger. I have some ranger skills. I do. Identifying animal skulls. Yay. 18 intellect, so I'm not stupid, but you got me. Oh, dear God, that's heavy. Okay. I'm not going to try that this second. Party supplies. I need glassware to finish this tote off. I'm going to have to do that. Okay. This could suck. Oh my God, that's heavy. Disgusting boogie board, mini Spider-Man. Give the frog something to play on. Love it. Oh. You'd think it was full of glass. Oh, it's full of glass. Huh. If I'm getting it on there or not. So, Reynolds. Lead crystal or lead crystal imposters, you know, normal day. So I'm going to unpack that, repack some of it onto the surface in here. Start a second box. There's 2 totes there. I might be able to turn 3 totes into 2 because it's kind of what I've been doing. Got a bunch of totes over here that are not destroyed. I've got a bunch that are brittle plastic. They're broken. Those are those guys over there. So I'm going to let the rain kind of clean those a little bit. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, very late tonight, tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon. Maybe. And at that point, they'll be a little bit more agreeable to work with, because they're just caked on, honestly, roach crap and ick. Yeah. Made the red beans and chicken last night. It was yummy. I actually made it a little too spicy for Tiny. Though Tiny had some, was like, this is actually too hot. Like, darn, sorry. I mean, we got fixings for good sandwiches and stuff like that, so she had a little bit of that. She kind of braved through about half a bowl, and then had some, I think, bologna and turkey sandwiches with Gouda. I mean, come on, you're doing all right. You're doing all right in that category. Because we're talking, you know, Gouda cheese. So good. I know, it's Gouda. It's very Gouda. But thanks to Aldi, I've got a drawer full of really good cheeses and stuff for sandwiches. I've discovered that I really like Munster, and I really love Havarti. But provolone, I mean, is there a wrong answer here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not really. So, I'm gonna check on the potatoes too. I've got a couple minutes. I don't want to go like crazy long. I'm trying not to do that to you. Keep my check-ins under 40. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, you sexy things. So, I had some potatoes with eyes, and cut them, heavy water, dirt, all that, just to see what would happen. Here's what we got going on. Look at that. Matt Damon taught me this. We got a couple onions too. I think they're getting too much direct sunlight. You can see the wither going on there. I think they're getting fried. So I may need to figure out a place where they can get some of the indirect. Because I think onions are one of those, they don't need direct sunlight all day long kind of thing. I'm going to look that up when I get inside. I think so. Never tried to do onions before, so I'm like, this is new. But they were starting to do that business, and I'm like, you know, we've got a large amount of onions. They kind of want to become something else. I wonder if I can let them. Yeah. It's that whole universal thing, right? I mean, I've had people telling me for years that I need to evolve. Why not let that? I think they meant it kindly. I think so. Do you think they didn't? So anyway. I'm going to do some more glassware. Should be pretty exciting. Yay. Fanfare. Champagne. Cake. One brick, right? One brick. One brick with a side of silverfish and cockroaches. Yay. That's what I got right now. You know, tomorrow will be more glamorous than this. I gotta do what I gotta do. If you're an earth sign, you understand. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for here. It's a sea bird. Kind of sounds like mine. I hear it. I hear it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Hug your parents. Ask them to not do this to you. Hug your kids. And remember to not do this to them. Keep your sense of humor even if you get handed this particular type of sandwich. Make it a great day.